Hello everyone, my name's Ken. I'm from Nunchaku Tricks, and today I wanted to talk about fire. Now, I asked last time a question, and I said, what do you want to learn in the next video? And I've got quite a few responses that said that they would like to learn fire dancing. Now, of all the advice I can give you with fire, the best I can say is to find local professionals in your area, people that know how to be a good safety, the ones that know the rules about fire dancing and how to not really catch yourself on fire or get seriously hurt. And so the best advice I can give you is to try not to learn it off YouTube or a video. You actually should find someone in your area where they can actually be present, because there's some things that are better in person than on video. Well, most things are really, right? But YouTube happens to be free for most of their information. But fire dancing can be a dangerous art if you do it incorrectly. So I highly recommend that you look locally for fire dancers in your area, and they could get you started on it. Now, let's say you're already a fire dancer or fire spinner or fire twirler or fire juggler or all those other great words that people tend to use to call themselves. And you're looking for a good pair of nunchucks, or nunchaku, or chaku, or chucks, or whatever you want to call it too. Yeah, it's world's full of possibilities, isn't it? I'd like to tell you about these pretty amazing nunchucks that I got from Pyrate. Now, Pyrate is known to create very innovative products. So if you are a fire dancer, you should definitely check out their website, because you're going to find props that they don't have anywhere else. And that's what makes them awesome. Now Jeffrey, who works at Pyrate, and Christina, they're awesome people too. Like, I've actually met them personally. They've taken a nunchuck class with me, and they've learned a little bit of hyper style, and this nunchaku is actually built around the hyper style. One thing about hyper style that you probably have noticed is if you use heavier chucks, you're going to get bruises on your arms and legs, and sometimes your face and your cranium, and sometimes you can cave in your bones. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, I'm weird. No, but it is true. Hyper style works best with lighter nunchucks, because as you use heavier ones, the momentum around the ends are going to have more force. So there's very limited, and people have asked me that are already fire spinners, well, how do you do hyper style without hurting yourself? Well, the answer is I almost always stall it. So like, you learn how to stall the nunchucks, so that way it actually gives the impression, and you can make it very fast, but right at the very end, right before it makes contacts with your arms or legs, I'm always like stalling into it, so that way the force is lost. So by the time it hits my arm, it's not actually going to hurt me. Now Pyrate, they fuse together the fire nunchuck and the foam nunchuck. That means half of the nunchuck is a practice foam nunchuck, and the other half is a fire. Now, I'm not sure how they did that, because I always thought that foam would melt, so this must be a special kind of foam, but I have to say it's pretty amazing. I think the only downfall that I could see with this is that you get so used to this, and you get so used to using this awesome chuck, that you'll actually, if you pick up any other chuck, you might end up bruising yourself, because with the foam, it can absorb more force. So as you're going through your hyper style motions, you will actually be able to be faster, because you no longer have to stall at the ends so much. This can withstand a lot more force on your arms. Just keep in mind that it is half foam, so like you still don't want to do bounces down here where the wood is, or it's going to be no different than a standard nunchaku. But that's also another great bonus about this, is it's just the fact that it's just the added bonus of that extra protection from bounces. So in most cases, you're going to be a lot more protected from moves that could otherwise injure you. So I definitely recommend this Pyrate's foam nunchaku. It's very much like a standard nunchuck with the upgraded ability of foam. Now, I'm going to post a link on where you can get it, and again, if you're looking more into the fire realm, definitely check out Pyrate. They are an awesome company, and I highly recommend.